I'm like so bummed out.
I know.
Not how I saw it going.
Yeah. We figured by 4 o'clock today we would have had this thing all home, restored, and ready to be put back in, you know?
And instead, it's lunchtime. We're starving.
All right.
I've made Jeff take off all of his clothes because he was so dirty I wouldn't let him in the car. I hope we don't get stopped on the way home.
Quite long underwear.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Catching some air. Today we're going to tip our toe into the shallow end of renovations, you know? So in typical fashion, me and Lynn are going to kind of just try and figure this out. There's lots of stuff that we can be doing. The punch list on this RV is fairly extensive, and some of them are pretty big renovations.
Yeah, we want to put in a new sink. We want to put in a new countertop. We have to completely gut the bathroom and put in an entire new bathroom.
Right, batteries.
Yeah, we need to upgrade the entire battery system, and then that is like the alternator.
The converter.
The converter has to be updated. Inverter.
Right.
All that needs to be done.
Right.
But we're not doing any of that because we're too scared.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff and I have done a lot of projects, like a lot. So I don't know why we're chicken. I'm really scared. I'm afraid that we're just going to screw it up and we're going to wreck it.
Yeah, it is pretty nice in the shape it's in, you know. So we're tiptoeing towards the things we'd like. Today we're going to really just try and concentrate on the underneath drawers on the exterior. We're filled with, you know, a variety of things when we got the vehicle, and a lot of them had, since the water had seeped into them, had gotten wet, a lot of the stuff they had stored in there had kind of rusted, and so the wells of them kind of need some attention. So we're going to try and take one of these drawers out today and get it back home, restore it, and then get it back here and put it back in. Obviously there's 4 or 5 of them on this RV, but we want to kind of figure it out with one small drawer, figure out the process of how this all goes, and if there's anything where we get the weather stripping and all that, and then go from there.
And I think our hope is that once we start and we kind of get our hands into it and we realize that the projects are no different than the projects that we would do at home, that maybe that will build our confidence, and then we'll be able to tackle the real problems.
Right.
Instead of just these tiny little cosmetic fixes.
Yeah, that's going to be head first off the diving board in the deep end, hopefully, you know?
Okay.
All right, let's get after it. So that's not the door.
That's not a door?
That's not the door.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's with the water.
It's not a drawer.
Still trying to figure it out.
Oh, we know our RV. All right. Plan B. Let's move up. But we need a small drawer that will fit in the Jeep.
Right. So this is the only drawer on this side that we have access to. We have access to the other side, but it's a little tighter over there because of the way they parked us in against the wall. So this is the one that we're going to be working on today.
See what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Fall kind of just, rusty and worn, and there's just some pieces I think that are a little bit weak because they're starting to rust.
Yeah, I think if we don't get after it, I think we're going to have some fatigue in the metal that we're going to need to deal with.
Yeah, so we're going to have to scrape all this down and recoat it somehow.
Right. Yeah.
And then we got to replace all of these seals.
Yep.
So that the drawer seals tightly when we slide it in.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look underneath.
I am not going underneath today. It's Jeff's turn.
this is the shallow end of the pool, you know. I need floaties.
Whoops.
So, we didn't go home and get the hacksaw.
Thank goodness.
Typical slide-out runners have a release on them that allows you to disengage the runner from the carriage that is mounted to the drawer. I don't see one on this, so this might be a more heavy-duty one that they don't want you taking out like you would have on a piece of furniture. You can unbolt the whole carriage and take out the runners themselves, but that is a massive undertaking. Not sure what to do now. Maybe now me and Lynn are talking about maybe the restoration actually has to happen here.
See, this is why we were afraid to touch anything on the Airstream, because we're so afraid we're going to just screw it up. To be continued.
Yeah, you know, so this is not how we planned today to end. It's lunchtime. Yeah, we always think better with a yeah.
I think this calls for margarita.
All roads lead to margarita, especially bumpy and rocky ones, you know. All right, not to be discouraged.
I am discouraged.
Disappointed, you know, but I think as expected, you know. I think you know, this is one of those things that kind of knew we were gonna maybe get a few snags, you know.
I didn't. I really didn't. I mean, I'm really discouraged. I mean, I thought this was going to be like something that we could actually do.
Yeah. What, this part?
Yeah. I mean, like,
yeah.
it doesn't get any easier than that.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that it's extremely cold and the floor is, you know,
That
sucks
has
in.
nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it. I don't know. Are we in over our head?
No, I don't. I know. I mean, I am a very capable individual with skills, you know. So I think maybe the form. Maybe we could check out the form, you know.
I'm like so bummed out.
I know.
Not how I saw it going.
Yeah. We figured by 4:00 today we would have had this thing all home, restored, and ready to be put back in, you know?
And instead, it's lunchtime. We're starving.
All right.
I've made Jeff take off all of his clothes because he was so dirty I wouldn't let him in the car. I hope we don't get stopped on the way home.
My long underwear, you know? I look like a superhero.
Captain Airstream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With no powers, you know? So.
All right. Well,
Time for a margarita.
We'll be back.